Welcome back, Sleeping Eevee family. How are you guys doing today? I am excited today to open up some Battle Region. The part of the Japanese set, or the Japanese set, at least part of it, is going into Astral Radiance, coming out Friday. I wanted to open up some of this for a while, just never really found one that was in the price range that I was okay with. This one I actually got from Amazon.com for, I think with tax, it was $49. It was just under $50, which is an extremely good price for a booster box of Japanese cards. I think when these came out, you could find them for around 60 or 70, but I got this for just under $50. So I am really excited to open it. As you can see, I've already gotten 2 cards out of the Battle Region, two of the 3 Radiant cards, the Heatran and the Hulucha. I'm hoping to pull the Greninja, and the card I'm hoping to pull from here is the Misty V. But let's not get our hopes up. Let's just hope for some really good pulls. And I really want to see that Hisuian Pokémon in here. That's definitely a card I want to see. So let us open these cards. I'm gonna go ahead and just take all the packs out instead of pulling them out of the box one by one. Let me just pull this over here. So in this booster box, while it looks like the same setup as VMAX Climax, it's not. There are 20 boosters in here instead of 10, and each of the boosters has 6 cards in them. And I think each one has a holo. I cannot remember. It's been a little bit since it's come out, but we will get into these packs right now. So for me, I open them from the bottom. I have my best shot at getting them open pretty quick from there. I do not remember the pack trick though, so we will do the first one. Here, let me see, maybe it's one to the front. Let's see. Yeah, that's the reverse holo. I guess technically not necessarily, you don't necessarily need a pack trick to it, so we will just not do a pack trick. And then, let's see. There we go, first pack. We get a Verizon V. The Verizon Wireless, I think I'll have to move these over here. So if you're opening Japanese cards, just be careful since there's a few, not quite 10 in here. There's only, in regular packs there's 5, and this one there's 6. Just be careful when you open them. If you do decide to like cut the tops off of them, just be careful not to cut the cards. I don't do that just because I'm afraid I'm gonna cut the card. Ooh, Glade Holo, I like that. And then a Vespiquen reverse. I do like these reverses that have those Pokeballs on them. That's really cool. So we will put holos on one side and the reverses on the other. And I showed you guys how I open them in the first pack. I usually open my packs right behind the camera so I can open them pretty quick. But just wanted to show how I open the packs. Usually just upside down from the bottom. Ooh, I like that Vileplume. That's really cool. I haven't seen too many of these cards. And the Chandel, that's a Lantern, not Chandelier, Lantern reverse. I've not seen too many of these cards. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos of Battle Region being open. So it's fun to see some of these holos, because I do collect the Japanese. Alright, so we got, believe this is the Wait and See Turbo. There we go! The card I was hoping to pull. The Hisuian Pokémon V-Star. I love the Hisuian Pokémon. I love the regular one too, but definitely my favorite starter. And then we got reverse holo there. This was definitely my favorite starter. I'm so glad I picked this one. I know everybody loves the Typhlosion. I just am a big fan of Decidueye. And of course, I have a shiny alpha. It's my only shiny alpha. It is the Hisuian Decidueye. So I'm gonna run around in Legends with my our friend and I call them Shalfas. So with my Decidueye, and I think I just found a random, out of an outbreak, a regular shiny Decidueye. So that was crazy. All right. Ooh, look at that Pyroar. That's really cool. And then we got Noctowl. I believe if there's the characters, if we find them, we're gonna be in the last card. So I think that's why I didn't want to put one in the front. So I guess you can potentially get 2 hits out of these. But like I said, I haven't opened a lot. I haven't seen a lot of Battle Region videos. Oh man, Radiant Hawlucha. Well, dang, that's our Radiant card out of this. I was hoping to get the Greninja. Nope, we got the Hawlucha, and there's the reverse holo. The reason why I'm just kind of like a little disappointed there is that you get 1 Radiant card per box, and this is our Radiant card, the Hawlucha. I think this is the most common one pulled. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I may have to continue my search on stack sales and Macari for the Greninja. I'll probably wait until Astral Radiance comes out and see if the Japanese one doesn't drop in price. But that is our Radiant card. It's still quite beautiful. I really love it. I'm actually okay with having 2. So, alright. But dang, I was hoping we'd find a Greninja. I really like the Heatran too. I would have been okay with the Heatran, but wanted to pull that Greninja for sure. And there's the other Decidueye V. The V is really, really cool. I kind of like the V better because they did such an amazing artwork with it. And then a hippopotamus. Hippopotas. So we get both Decidueyes. So I'm super happy already. I love those Hisuian Pokémon. And I was super excited we were going to get them in this set. So we have a nice candle. The Basculegion, I'm excited to see that one too. We have Keldeo and a Jinx. So Keldeo makes a reappearance. It's been a while since we've seen Keldeo. Maybe since Sword Shield base. I can't remember if it was a non-holo, like a rare or something in another set, but I just remember it was an ultra rare in the base set because I had pulled it before. We got Scyther. Ooh, Deontay. Deontay has had a holo before, and another reverse holo. I do like the Pokeballs as the reverse one. I know VMAX Climax had that Matrix looking one, but the reverse holo like that is really cool. I wish we would get those in the English, but we tend to not. They always choose a different reverse holo pattern. Alright, then we got Miltank, and then a Poochyena. Okay. So, next one. Still no character rares. We've gotten 3 ultra rare hits in our Radiant card, but no character rares as of yet. There are a few regular ones I'm hoping to pull. So let's see. Ooh, there we go. The Hisuian Typhlosion. I really like this one too. The full art's pretty cool, but I think they did a great job on the V's on each of these. And then we got the Rhyperior. They did such a great job on the artwork, and I just like the regular V's. And of the Pokemon, sorry, of the Hisuian Pokemon that they did this time. I'm trying to move the cards up. We will do a quick overview at the end, so don't worry. I know I kind of have like the cards a little bit everywhere. Maybe I can try to move these a little bit. I feel like my reverses are about to eclipse the other ones. We got Ralts, we got Stantler, Noctowl, Weirdeer, and a Rhydon reverse holo. Our holos over here. Let me see my reverse holos real quick. I just kind of want to make them in a better stack so they don't spill over onto the other cards. Okay, next pack. I think Cleavor is also in this set as well. Let's see, Roserade. I think this is Jubilife City. Oh, there it is, Cleavor Hollow. And there's the Hoot Hoot. I love this Hoot Hoot. I was hoping to pull the Hoot Hoot. I didn't mention it because I didn't want to jinx myself. But the Hoot Hoot is amazing artwork. Look at that. It looks so good. It's so simplistic, but sometimes the simplistic cards just look so good. And of course, to me, if you guys don't know where the Hoot Hoot comes from, people who know Gen, all the way back to Gen 2 know what this artwork kind of represents. It is the Bellsprout Tower. And now it's like, well, it's a Hoot Hoot. It's not Bellsprout. Yes, I know. Bellsprout Tower, believe the trainer at the very end, at the very top, has a Hoot Hoot you battle. So that is where Hoot Hoot, to me, this artwork comes from. If you guys think differently, let me know down in the comments. But immediately when I saw this, I just thought of Bellsprout Tower in Johto, right at the first gym. So, oh, that's really cool. I love that I got that Hoot Hoot. Honestly, I think that is the best character rare that's not a V or a V Max in Battle Region. I love that one. The simplicity is just amazing. Alright, there's the Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star. And then another reverse. So we got 2 V-Stars out of here. I don't know if V-Stars are considered full arts. Maybe, I don't know. Would you guys consider them full arts? But they're really cool. I just like the V artwork a little bit better though. I am excited to see them being played because we're getting a ton more V-Star cards in Astral Radiance, whereas we only had 4, and currently I think you can play 7 because they came out with the Lucario and then the Glaceon and the Leafeon. So there's several that are in Astral Radiance now. And then we got Hippowdon Reverse Hollow. I'm trying to think. I think the Zoroark is in there. I want to say that they introduced almost 10 more in Astral Radiance, which is kind of crazy. And we're going to get the Cleavor V-Star box coming out the same day as Astral Radiance, so I'm not sure. I'll have to check and see. Ooh, I was glad they had Absol, but I'll have to check and see how many V-Star cards once I see the set list of Astral Radiance we have now. I'm curious to know. I love they gave Absol a holo. I think Absol needs another ultra rare. I think it's one of the popular cards to get an ultra rare. It hasn't had one yet, but I love that it got a holo now. Ooh, and there we go. We have the Chandelure character rare. That is a really awesome card. I think this might be in Astral Radiance. Can't remember. Like I said, I haven't seen the entire set list. This might be moved to a different set. I know there's 30 character rare cards that are in Astral Radiance. I cannot remember if that's one of them. I almost put Absol in the wrong spot. We got 4 packs left. But Absol is probably my second favorite Pokemon behind Umbreon. So I was excited to see it got a holo at least. Alright, we have Garchomp V and a Swinub reverse holo. Garchomp V. That is a really cool card. Garchomp finally getting an ultra rare in Sword and Shield. Awesome, awesome. I think they wanted to wait for it to be when they had dragons come back to make it into a card. And of course, there's another version of that Garchomp V that is in this set. It is the one with Cynthia on it, and of course I'm hoping to pull Misty. And of course, right as I talk about Cynthia, there she is, back-to-back Garchomps. I am not unhappy with this. right as I was saying I want to pull Misty, and I'm like, I kind of want to pull the Cynthia too, if that was my second option. So Cynthia Garchomp. This artwork is fantastic. I do love the Misty, just because I'm a Gen 1er. I've watched the anime, the original anime with Misty in it, so I'm a big Misty fan. But I have to say, this artwork is fantastic too. The Cynthia with her Garchomp, it's amazing, amazing. And just an amazing job on all these character cards. Just, I just can't say more about it. It just sounds, the words aren't enough for me. So I just wanted to have you guys appreciate that artwork. Here, I'll put it in the sleeve. And then we got our Stantler here. This one goes in a sleeve, and unfortunately, I think it's for a Japanese card, a little, I wouldn't say a little, a bit off center top to bottom. It's got a little bit of texture to it. I'm trying to get all angles so you guys can kind of see the shine on it. It's got a bit of texture to it. I kind of want to push it out and see. Might be a little bit better. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Definitely a different texture from the full art trainers or some of the rainbows and such, but I do like the fact that it's got texture. So that's awesome. We got back-to-back Garchomps. So we did pull some of the cards I wanted. I did actually have the Garchomp on the list of pulls. It wasn't on my top, but it was on my list of cards I wanted to pull. So didn't get to pull the Greninja, but we did pull the Siggi and we pulled the Cynthia. So that is awesome. I know people love that Cynthia card. And there is our Chandelure. And another hit. We have the Kleavor character rare. I love this character rare too. Just it one of the first different regional Pokemon we got to see whenever Legends Arceus was advertising. And this is the first Pokemon. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Of one of the Pokemon that you had to battle. And of course, now that I'm trying to think of the word, it escapes me. But there's the Warden right down there as well. But yeah, Kleavor is a really awesome Pokemon. I haven't used Kleavor too much in my playthrough. I kind of go back and grab him out of my box and play with him a little bit more. I'm trying to definitely find a shiny version of him, of Kleavor, but I haven't quite played enough, I think, with Kleavor. Or really with the other variants. Which ones have I played with the most? The starters for sure. I think I put the holo in the wrong spot. Yep. I'll move it over. And then there's the Samurott. I have played with Samurott quite a bit. I was thinking, I know I played with the starters. The Samurott is actually a really good one to play too. But I need to play with the other Hisuian Pokemon more. And then a nice reverse holo fossil fish. So we actually had quite a fantastic jury here. Oh wow, I'm a bit overwhelmed. One of the cards I was glad to also got a holo is Gallade. Gallade didn't get a holo when it came out in Sword Shield. I think it's just a regular rare, I believe in Chilling Rain. So I got a holo this time too. I'm excited for that, to have that as well. Okay, so we got cards everywhere. I will pull them together and I will put some of these in top loaders. Do not worry. The regular V's I will definitely put into my binder. The ones so this is one of the regular V's. So we got Samurott. The character rares will get top loaders, don't worry. We got Garchomp, the fantastic Cynthia's Garchomp. And we'll put that one right here. The Chandelure. I know that's one of the Elite Four members. Again, names are escaping me at the moment. We got the Hisuian Typhlosion, the Hoot Hoot character rare. I was really excited to get our Radiant Halucha from the set. So I've heard this card is, like I said before, this card seems to be very common, but that's okay. I'm not that disappointed because we got so many other good cards. We got the 2 Hisuian cards that I was hoping to find in the set. We will move these up here. We'll put our Hisuian Decidueye there. So we got 2 V-Stars out of there, all 3 starters in their Hisuian V forms, and we got Vermizon V. So I'd say that is amazing. I know it kind of just, the cards spread out a little bit, but I'm hoping you guys got a good look at them. I will show off the characters once again, because I'm sure everybody wants to see that Garchomp. And I was glad to actually get the Kleavor, because I know there's several other Hisuian Pokemon with character rares in this set as well. So this was awesome. This was wonderful. It's possible I might grab another booster box of this. I did want to open it just due to the fact that it was actually very cheap in my eyes. Getting it off of Amazon for just, you know, just under $50. If you guys are wondering which seller I used Last Samurai. There's several sellers on Amazon. Last Samurai tended to have a lot better ratings, a lot more ratings, and I was just glad it arrived here quickly as I have Prime and that the cards were not fake. So this is awesome. I am very excited. And you guys will see these cards again when we open up Astral Radiance in a couple of days. That video will probably come out a little bit later in the day, not like around noon like I usually put up my videos, just because I will be searching before I go to work, and then probably before I go to work that day. So I will definitely go up. It'll probably just be a little bit later in the afternoon, so just be aware of that. But oh man, this is awesome. I'm gonna just stare at these cards for a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put this one on top loader. Maybe not this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this opening of Battle Region. And which card, even though I kind of think it's a little obvious, is your favorite? Definitely the pulls from today. The Cynthia is definitely one of the top ones. I really like the Decidueye though, so it's kind of a tie between Cynthia and the Decidueye, honestly. And of course, I'm happy to get the character rares too, so I'm just gonna sit here and stare at them. But that is all I have for you guys. If you would, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. This is awesome. And until Friday, where I will be opening some Astral Radiance, take care, sleep well, and good night.